highlighted them. But and some of the stuff in here that lets them off the hook, because when they sign this, no matter what you say, they don't believe that they're not in a legal binding agreement with you, right? They don't believe it because it says agreement introduced. Even though EXP tried to do something really fun with the title here, people don't believe them. So I would talk about this is an introduction to letting you meet our buyer investors. I highlight this piece right here, right? I highlight certain things throughout here. There's about 6 or 7 highlights that I highlighted here, and whatever I highlight benefits them, right? You guys with me? Y'all with me? With me? Give me a thumbs up. I don't want to put y'all to sleep. Try and help y'all get paid. Okay. All right. Everybody's good. All right. Great. Excellent. So highlight some things. Go through here. Yes, you got to read it. Oh, that's why I didn't show you my highlighted one, because I'll show you my highlighted one. You won't even read it. So read the document, find some stuff that benefits the home seller, and highlight it. Okay. You will do this in person as well. Already have your initials done on here before you even share it, right? That means you probably already have one of these that you spent. Maybe you guys that are creative like Melissa, she probably can create a document that's already highlighted with her initial on it to share all the time. And yes, you want it in color because you want to have something that highlighted yellow, because people's eyes are just going to go to what's yellow. Okay, that's just how people are wired. So even when you do that, you're still going to get pushback on this. So how do you get past the pushback on this and getting them to sign? The #1 most incredible, fabulous document ever created in real estate history, an amendment to an agreement, right? This is the most powerful document in real estate. Why is it the most powerful document in real estate? Because whatever they say that they don't agree with, you can just write it in here. So let's talk about some of the stuff to get ahead of my meeting, because I know it went a little bit longer. We're going to finish around 11:30 today. Is I want to still be able to sell the home on my own for sale by owner. So we already know the 2 or 3 that's going to be here. Seller can continue to sell the home on his own and work with multiple real estate agents. This is a non-exclusive agreement. I want to work with other realtors. I don't know what the hell you can do. I don't like realtors to begin with. That's why I'm selling my home myself. Okay. Seller can work with multiple real estate agents. This is a non-exclusive agreement. What else have you heard? Don't be shy. Some of you guys are doing this. That's why I'm doing this for you. Ruben Mong, you had 3 of these last week, buddy. Just came to EXP. I know you have 3 of these, but anyways, maybe not there. So what else? So you've had, are you here, Ruben? Okay. Yeah, you're here, right?
I am here, yes.
All right. So you had 3 clients about a week ago, and they wouldn't sign. Why did they not want?
I couldn't get the one seller. I couldn't get a straight answer out of him. He's an older guy. He said he just couldn't sign any documents, and I tried to tell him that it's not a binding contract. It's just basically saying that you own the property. I'm representing the iBuyer, that type of stuff. But you know, it just went dark on me.
Let me ask you a question. When you've already had this conversation, so when you talk to the client, were you on the phone or in person?
Well, actually, I met him because he let me see the property. I took some photos of it. I didn't have the paperwork with me at that time, though.
All right. Okay. All right. So thank you for sharing. My LA brother, music producer, love him, good guy. All right. Oh man, I need to talk to you too, Ruben. I need you to produce a little thing for me. Yes. By the way,
let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes. One of my speeches, I'm gonna put some music behind it, some hip hop music behind one of my speeches. So I need a producer. Yeah. All right. But anyways, so you guys heard him. He had 3. Ruben's only been here less than 60 days, y'all. He's only been here less than 60 days. Came to EXP. I taught him his program. Boom. He went out and implemented. He works a full-time job. He works part-time in real estate. And in less than 60 days, probably less than 45 days, he had 3 meetings with sellers or more. And these are the problems he started reaching out to me about, and with amongst other people. So he says he went to the property and he was ready to take the pictures. He had his iPhone, of course. And then, but he didn't have the paperwork with him, the thing that he needed, right? To get the deal done. That's like taking somebody out to dinner, a guy, and when the bill comes, you don't have your debit card or whatever card you're going to use. He goes, and the girl goes, "This is the last date, right? Like this dude is fronting, right?" That happened to my daughter. Dude took her to STK and the bill was $400. And he was like, I said, "Don't." I said, "You need to go Uber and bounce." Right?
Yep.
Yeah. But guess what? She's such a nice daughter. My daughter is so sweet, y'all. She went ahead and paid the bill, and he said he would pay her back.
It's a game.
Do you think it happened?
Nope.
No.
I said, well, it was a $400 lesson you learned. I hope you enjoyed the martinis. But anyways, anything, use it. First of all, have the paperwork with you, right? Have the paperwork with you, right? And then anything that you could think of ahead of time before you get there that they would disagree with, like being able to continue selling their own, to work with multiple agents. Those are the two that I heard the most. Make sure you have those written down here. Okay. And what other questions do you have about this? Because that's really this piece. That's it. That was it. Because I was just ready. Once I started hearing the problem, like, man, let me get out here and do this myself. Okay. Anything that I can think of that I didn't mention that you guys are doing or situations you're having. The difference is have the paperwork with you. The difference is fill it out in front of them so their heads start going like this. This is a single family home, right? Yes. Okay. You got how many bedrooms you got? 4. You got 4 bedrooms, right? Yes. The head goes boom. In sales, if you can get somebody to say yes 5 times, you should get them to sign after that. That's just a sales technique, right? Right? 5 yeses equal a signature. Okay. All right. Moving on. Y'all got this. I'm about to switch to some other gear. I'm done with this.
So then what you're doing is as soon as you present with them this list, after that, you're going to show them the contract and say, don't worry, this is just a preliminary contract. It's not a contract. It's just showing that we can work with the buyer, iBuyer. And then, but we're going to put any concerns that you have on this contract on an addendum so they can feel comfortable, right? Right
in front of them. Same thing, Jill, we've been doing for a decade on our real estate and the listings and buyers. Whatever they say, I always taught my agents, just write it and have them initially. You know, we charge $597 up front. Oh, well, I don't want the VIP program. Okay, I want to do it in 2 payments, 3 payments, no problem. We agree to do it in 4 payments, 100 payments, it doesn't matter. $1 a day, don't matter to me, right? Whatever they say, we write down. Yeah, we're at EXP now, so we got to do stuff different. With other company I was there was kind of like different. My old brokers, right? It was more flexibility. But here at EXP, because we're a publicly traded company, got to do things a little bit different and just put it all on the amendment, right? Whatever they say, whatever disagreement they say, you should be ready. You should be like this. All right, what concerns do you have? Oh, well, will I still save on my own? Yeah, you can. Whatever it is. What, any other concerns? Yeah, okay, great. All right, okay, great. I've already signed this form right here, right? You can sign it as well. I just want to make sure you're 100% comfortable on everything. Go back to when I leave here today, continue to keep selling your own, and keep interviewing real estate agents, keep doing whatever you want to do to get the home sold. Here's my for sale by owner checklist. And oh, by the way, today is Monday, March 6th, and I'd like to do a epic open house Saturday. From Saturdays from 3 to 4. I mean, no, what is Saturday? 1 to 2, and Sundays 3 to 4. Is that okay with you? Yeah. Okay, perfect. If I get a buyer you're willing to pay, commission is fair for you, fair for me, gets a home. So yeah, how much you're willing to pay, whatever we agreed upon, that goes in here too, yo. Okay, that goes in here too. Whatever we agreed upon. If buyer broker brings a buyer, seller agrees to pay 3%, 4%, whatever number you can negotiate, plus 50% above and beyond. Now, you guys know for my team, I have a whole nother form that I roll out. I've given that to you as well, because it lists all the different. Let me just double check here so you guys can kind of see it. No secrets here.
Yeah. I had a question. Won't they also have to sign the permission to show an unlisted property form as well?
At some point.
Okay. but not up front, maybe.
Yeah. If you can get them to do it up front, do it up front. With EXP, they told me they want that. Okay, but so sometimes what I do is sometimes people was giving pushback on that form because it's so wordy. It's so wordy. Seller listing package, here's it. It was so wordy that I waited till I got them an express offer first. I'm like, oh, my broker requires me to get this signed. I'm gonna send you a document. Since we already got the offer, you already like it. This is just formality. I'm just telling you. Oh, that's how I did. Because people were telling me that was an issue because it's, real estate is it's all these attorneys are writing this stuff up, right? And it gets confusing to people. And so here it is. This is what I'm using in place of the document that you're talking about. I'm using my document. I'm not using a GAR form. I'm using this document. Permission for agent to market and show my home. Clean and simple. This is what I'm using. You guys, no, you download it. You guys have this, right? If you don't, you should have it. Right?
It's in the .loop.
Okay.
Template, right?
Well, you're on my team. They're not on my team. They don't have access.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I created one for
So it talks about this is not an exclusive agreement. It talks about the listing time frame. This is my epic open house. How are you going to let me show it? If it goes binding, what's our comp? Special stip. I'm gonna give them a home warranty. If the buyer defaults on the earnest money, I'm getting 50% of it. Boom, right here. If they get any sales commission above what we agreed upon, 50%. I'll cut it all in writing right here. Boom, boom, boom. I made this form up myself. It's the same as permission to an agent to market and show my home. How do I know I need this? Because guys, I'm the only person to pay the $800 fine to Georgia Real Estate Commission last year, something that happened 3 years ago. Because I was on steroids. I don't care about paying fine. Like that doesn't matter to me, right? I'm just like, let me do stuff and try it. By the time I paid the fine, I'd already made about 50 grand, right? And I didn't even know. I'm like, why you sent me a fine for what? It was like, oh, you were supposed to have this form filled out in 2017. I was like, what? Y'all 3 years behind, 5, 6 years behind? I'm like, okay, no problem. Can you reduce it? Like, how can you help me? But they didn't. They're like, we want $800 in 60 days. All right, so I paid them. All right, but anyways, this is what I use. Whoever asked that question, I don't know who that was. This is what I use.
Is this something? I'm sorry. Is this something that you're getting filled out at the same time that you're doing the iBuyer presentation?
I'm not gonna have them a whole lot of paperwork up front. But once they agree, if they agree to me, they want to do for sale by owner, and they're gonna let me do the open house. Yeah, I'm doing this. Hey, for me to do the open house. You see how easy it is? Look at this.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not this.
Right. That's scary.
It does the same exact thing. EXP is not giving me any pushback over this. I've sent this to Michael Brock, the broker of EXP, Sharon Pritchett of Georgia. They love my stuff, right? What we do, the 9 VIP buyer benefits, all that stuff, I send it all to them. They're like, all right, AT, you good. Okay, I can show y'all emails from. All right, so anyway, moving on. Any questions about, this is what I use for permission to show unlisted homes.
So just to make sure, in order to submit to express offers, you have to have a contract. So this can be submitted in lieu of the contract, either or.
Have you been through the express offer training? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm done with it, but yeah, you can't really practice in it. Yeah.
And I'm going to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so here in the upper, there's 3 dots. Submit a property right here. It walks you through step by step what to do. Also, which is boom, 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 boom. I'm doing this with them at their house, y'all. I'm doing this at the house. I'm doing this with them. I'm not going home and giving people opportunities. Who's ever wanted to buy something, was ready to buy it, and went home and changed their mind? Anybody besides me? Okay. All right. Nah, not on my watch. I gotta get that bag. I got that check. While you feeling warm, all sales are emotional sales. Do people have to buy a home? No. Do I have to buy a Gucci shirt? No. I can go to Walmart. I can go to where I started in my life. I can go to what's the place where you donate clothes to? Goodwill, where I used to buy all my clothes when I first got started. Goodwill, right? I used to buy all my suits for $10, $20, and I'd wear them and try to get them fixed. Sound like I was
Can you
successful.
put that form into the chat, please? The one for showing property. The one that you
Y'all-
just showed before. Can you put it in?
It's already on the Google Drive. Yeah. All right. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm just trying to help y'all who have been having problems get over the hump. So the biggest thing I can see from people who are having issues with getting over the hump is Ruben were honest enough to tell us he didn't have the documents with him. Have as much filled out as you humanly possibly can before you get there. Do not be, I know y'all think y'all movers and shakers out here and y'all trying to do everything over the telephone. Okay. People, you can't feel body language over telephone. You can't see body language over telephone. Be nice, get inside the home, take some time. You know it's going to last 90 minutes, plan for 90 minutes, and just fill this out with them. Just like you helping your mom or your grandmother or elderly person fill out a piece of paper. That's how you should do it. And when you do that, you will walk that check all the way to your bank account and you'll help them do what they need to do, right? Because for those of you that say, well, nobody will sell their house for 70 to 85% of market value, I'm here to tell you, Mark Spain is one of the #1 agents in Georgia. He closed 1,800 homes. This is the program he markets. Does he sell 100% of his homes this way? No, maybe 1 to 5%. But this is what he markets. Why does he market this? Because this is what people want. Don't market what you want or what you think. Market what people want. Okay, move on. Any other questions about this? So y'all don't send me no more slacks about this. Put it in EXP Realty channel.
I'm not really clear on which one you select. Do you have to have a contract or can you submit it without, what do you need?
What do you need to submit an express offer?
Yeah, so just to make sure, because what I'm looking at, you have to have either the agreement signed or, yeah.
Okay, so #1, you got to start here, right?
Yeah,
and
I see that.
It'll tell you. Let me show you. And remember, you guys can always go to the EXP into the world, go to the EXP desk and ask all the questions you want. I don't really want to turn this to an EXP strategy meeting, but the investor you go with, I send a lot of stuff to HomeGo because they take everything. They'll tell you right here what they want, right? It's all in here, right? Boom. They'll tell you everything that they want you to do. And then if you have any questions about that, they'll tell you everything. They tell you the whole process, what they want, and then you'll go into EXP. EXP, really, it's just really right here. How to submit an offer. You go through this process. And if you have any questions besides that, just go into the EXP world. 2 options, or you can go into Workplace, join the EXP Express Offers Workplace channel, and get your questions answered there, right? They love it to help you. They're really helpful. They respond really quickly. So go into the world or into that piece, because that's the easy part. How do you submit an offer? What documents they need? That stuff's easy. So the hard part has been for people is really getting past this document, right? So,
and that's what you have to submit the property, that form.
all right.
Okay, thank you.
And then this will help you with that as well. All right. All right. So, Shalia, I know you've been playing around with this. Anything I missed, Shalia?
No, I think you covered it. Thank you.
All right, let's wrap it up because I know you reached
One
out.
thing, even if they sign that document, I mean, that doesn't obligate them to take the offer.
Why are y'all so scared to obligate people? Like, come on, y'all salespeople. Like, why? I don't get this. Like, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? They're afraid.
Pull out at if you got a home on, if you had a listing agreement, forget about express offers. Just think about regular real estate before you got the EXP. If you had a listing agreement with me on my house and you had not got me a buyer, or you got me an offer and I had not signed it, can I back out as a homeowner?
Absolutely.
Can I back out even if you give me an offer and just take some penalties? Yeah, I can. So don't get so wrapped up in this express offer thing as like, I don't know. It's like not a lot of groups. The people that are doing this, and trust me, I'm doing a group out on the West Coast, they're killing this, right? And people that are doing, they just like going for it, right? But there's a group of people, I don't want you guys to be this group of people that just always think all this stuff is going to go wrong, because it's not. It's not going to go wrong. People are going to say, yes, I want to offer 70 to 85%. Let's see what it is in 72 hours. Then AT, what I'll decide to do it once I get the offer back, I'll decide if I'm going to go the traditional route or sell it myself. Okay, let's do it. That's how I'm telling you, that's how it goes. It's not, am I obligated, but that little amendment to address concerns or amendment to agreement, that'll help you with that C-brain person that is going to ask you all that question, which is this much of the marketplace. Okay, that's what that's for. That's what that's for. And when I instituted that for this group out in Orange County, California, they're like, AT, done deal, right? And so be the person, just remember, if it works for them, it works for them. If it doesn't work for them, it just doesn't work for them. That's not going to work for every single person. You're not going to close 100% of your deals on express offer. That's not going to happen, right? There's going to be a group of people saying, well, no, I thought I wanted to sell on my own. I thought I wanted a cash offer, but I didn't know the cash offer was 70 to 85%. I need 91%. There's going to be a group of people out there that do that. And we're still going to say, well, let's submit it and see what we come back with, right? I want y'all to understand, like, don't start thinking everything's going to go wrong, because I'm telling you, I have personally did this, me personally. And I'm telling you exactly how I do it. And 100% of the people that said they wanted it, we closed. Okay.
I think if you perceive that there's going to be a problem, it's kind of like the 4% deficiency. Everybody thought,
Right.
oh, the buyers are going to say, I've only had one person that ever even questioned it.
Yeah, absolutely. These are called